So I guess it's about time I made a YouTube channel. I I tried to do it before, but I was a lot younger and I never took it too seriously. But I want to start doing these little stories. That's my thing. Will's little stories. And so this is my first little story. So today I called my mom and I said, "Mom, can we have Thanksgiving?" She was like, "No, it's the middle of COVID. I don't feel comfortable having Thanksgiving with you." And then I was like, I don't, I don't think it's that big of a deal if we all just sit there together. Like if we socially distance, wear masks. I'll sit on one end of the table, you sit at the other end of the table. Maybe my dad could come, he could sit in the middle of the table, and we're all at least 6 feet apart. And then she started calling me a Trump supporter. She got really angry, and I was like, "Why are you getting angry at me? I'm trying to give my dad a good Thanksgiving because he has nothing going for him tomorrow." So, my mom took it very personally. She thought I was bullying her, and then she said that Thanksgiving was canceled. So I was like, "All right, fine. If you're going to be that way, then there's going to be no Thanksgiving." So I went home. I told my dad, I told him, "Dad, there's no Thanksgiving. Mom says you can't come." And he was like, "You got to work this out with her. You got to call her up. We can't cancel Thanksgiving." It's like, "Well, there wasn't supposed to be one in the first place because of COVID." I was just trying to get my broken family together for one day to have a meal, which for some reason makes me a devil because I'm trying to spread COVID or something. And it's not like I'm not trying to show up without a mask and spit in her face, but she's acting like I don't care about it at all. And I mean, sure, like I don't care about it as much as a 70-year-old with respiratory problems or a baby or someone with a baby at home because I don't have that. I don't have that. I'm not going to die from COVID. But at the same time, I don't go around, spitting on people, talking to people, not socially distancing. It's just so I don't know. I was a little annoyed, so then I just decided I would let it go. And I sent a message to my mom. I said, "It's not fair that you're taking this out on me, saying I'm a bad guy." And she like didn't change her mind. She told me like it she didn't like the way I was acting, and this conversation was done. She hung up on me. So immediately I was like, "What am I gonna do?" So I get in my car, I drive to Five Guys to get a cheeseburger. Cause that's like my initial thing. It's like if I eat this cheeseburger, I'll feel better. So I go to Five Guys and I'm sitting there and I'm like eating my burger and there's this big fat hairy guy with white long hair and he's like eating his cheeseburger on the other end of the restaurant and we're both just eating and my phone vibrates and I look at it and it's a message from my mom. It says, you know, I had a really bad day. She's an artist. She's been working on a painting for 2 weeks. She like decided it sucked and threw it away. So I was like, I get that. Like you're having a bad day. Sometimes I have a bad day and I take things out on people. And then she says, "I hope we can still have Thanksgiving. I love you, kid." And like I like my bottom lip started trembling and like tears came out of my eyes and I'm like crying while I'm holding my burger. I'm like, and this guy is like staring at me as I'm obviously crying in Five Guys. And the crying goes straight to like a smile because like I'm happy. It's just I don't hear that kind of thing from my family. My parents don't go out of their way to tell me that they love me. So when I like heard it, it broke me down. But then sharing that moment with this man with the long white hair, it made me so happy. Like I wanted him to see me cry eating my burger. It's like, who am I? Objectively, who am I? Are you ever gonna see me again? But you got to see a man in his late 20s crying while eating a cheeseburger, and you have no idea why. And it's because my mom loves me, and we are celebrating Thanksgiving. So that's my first story, uh, and I hope you are looking forward to the next.